This is John Braconnier with Royal LePage Realty, here with your report for the month of June for Edmonton and Sherwood Park and area. So here we are getting into the summer. The spring season is kind of behind us now. How are things rolling along in the real estate world? Are there still lots of buyers and sellers, or have things kind of died down? Well, why don't we check out the latest stats? I'll check it out for you. All right, so let's just get into the report for Edmonton and Sherwood Park for June 2023. Here we're going to have a look at the latest trends, sold prices, and some commentary on what's happening in the market. So I prepared a few slides for you so we can have a quick look at these. All right, so you'll notice that first of all, we're going to look at the months of inventory. This is one of the most important things we can look at because it gives us the trend as to how many houses would be left to sell if they all sold in a month. You can see that in Edmonton, we've gone from 4.5 months of inventory in March down to 3 months of inventory in June. And it seems to be that May and June are the busiest months with the lowest inventory. This means when we're below 4 months of inventory, what that means, if we look at this little chart here, this little note, below 4 is a seller's market. 4 to 6 is a balanced market. Above 6 months of inventory is a buyer's market. So we are in the seller's market territory. If we have a look at the next range of stats, let's have a look at the inventory and sales for the last few months. So we can see that in total inventory for March, April, May, and June, the inventory has actually dropped down since March, but it has come up a little bit in May and June. Around 5,200 homes for sale in total. But the number of sales has increased. So if you look from March, we had 1,266 homes sold. And now here in June, 1,755 homes sold. So if we look at this note, in June, 33.7% of the listed homes have sold versus May when 34.9% sold. So we probably peaked in May for the most amount of activity. June is very good, and probably we'll note that the numbers do come down a little bit in July as we get into summer. What does this do? What does this mean in terms of home prices? Well, if we look at all residential, the home prices have increased, and that's because we are in a seller's market, and there are less homes, there are more homes selling, but the inventory remains static. So in terms of detached homes, the price has actually went up a little bit in May, staying pretty steady for June. In terms of steady detached, you're looking at around the under 400,000 and prices have gone up. And for row houses, actually it looks like initially townhouse prices were up in April, settled a little bit down, but still healthy in May and June. And apartment condos pretty much steady, under 200 get you an apartment or a condo. So if we check out now the details of that, we can see that all in all, the median sale price for a home in Edmonton was $370K. For a detached home, $450K. For a semi-detached, $380K. For a row townhouse, $254K. And for a apartment condominium, $171K. As noted, there's an inventory of 5,203 homes, and this month 2,574 homes came on the market. In terms of sales, we had 1,755 sales for the month of June, and here's the days on market to sell your home. So we're looking at 42 days on market for all residential. And if we took at the details, 40 for a detached, 35 days on market to sell a detached, 40 to sell a row or townhouse, 54 to sell your condominium, which is an average of 42 days on market for everything. All right, let's switching over to Sherwood Park. If we have a look at the months of inventory, again, we can see the trend definitely is down. So here we started at a high of 2.9 in February. We're all the way down to 1.2 months of inventory in the month of June, and that's held pretty steady. In terms of the inventory, we can see that we are averaging around there. We're about 174 homes for sale. But look at this. In May, 165 homes sold of the 192 for sale. And in June, 144 homes sold of the 174 available. So the home prices are, the trend is up for the sale of homes. And we can see what this does again for all residential in terms of what the pricing are. You're looking just under 500. For detached, you're looking around 500. For half a duplex, you're looking, in the high threes. And condominiums pricing has actually gone down a little bit, and the acreage price has actually held pretty steady over the past few months. Let's have a look at the details for Sherwood Park. So what that means is for list price, average all in 450. For a detached home, it's 590. For a semi-detached, the list price is now 459. For a townhouse, the average sale price or list price is 290, and for an acreage, 875. In terms of sales, that means the average price for the month of June was 440. So we're actually trending higher for listing. For median, we sold 480 at 480, but we're up. The median price is now up to 590 for an average listing. For a semi-detached, selling at 410, 21 days on market. But the price again is trending up to 459. For a townhouse, 285, 26 days on market to sell, trending up to 290 for list. And for the acreages, average sale price was 70, 20 days on market to sell your acreage, which is very good. But the trending price listing is up at 875. In terms of new listings, we had 174 new listings come on the market, and as we said, we sold 144. That's down from May, but still pretty healthy. And here we have again the top 10 most expensive neighborhoods and the most transactions per neighborhood. So the estates of Sherwood Park, Heritage Hills, Salisbury, Nottingham, and Aspen Trails are the most expensive neighborhoods. Summerwood, Foxborough, Mills Haven, Clarkdale Meadows, and Lakeland Ridge are the highest selling neighborhoods. So in terms of listings, it's been a busy month. So two of my listings have sold. One is now pending. If you need a free market evaluation, feel free to give me a text or a call. And key release day. So it was a pleasure to work with Navjot and Sukhinder to find an investment property to suit their needs. And if you're thinking about investing, let me know, and I'll send you some properties and income that generate good rental income. Well, that's it for the report. Thanks so much for watching. Well, thanks for hanging in with me for the June report. As you can see, things are rolling along pretty good in the real estate market. So if you have any questions regarding any of your real estate transactions or needs, please feel free to give me a call. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have. And so enjoy the rest of the summer. We'll see you for the next report.